A montage is almost always a bad way of building intimacy between characters, but I do think it can work under certain circumstances. The reason it usually doesn't work is because, as this commenter says, there's no substance to it. We're seeing or reading that the characters spend time doing random things together, and it's sort of like shorthand to make us believe that their intimacy has developed, but we haven't seen that intimacy develop. So we don't actually understand the basis of their relationship. What do they talk about? How do they connect? How do they spend time together? You shouldn't make your audience fill in those blanks, because that just makes the relationship very generic, and the relationship should be specific. I need to understand what these particular characters like about each other in particular, not just vagaries like, oh, they're walking, oh, they're laughing together, oh, look, they're drinking tea. When I think it works is when the montage is of something in particular that we have already established these characters do together. Because then we already have the foundation, we're just sort of intensifying it. Let's say one character is teaching the other character how to fight. Classic example. I think a montage of that can work because we'll have seen the earlier scenes where they're deciding to do this training. We're seeing the initial interactions, the first training session. And then we see a montage because we don't actually have time to go through every training session, but we see how their skill is developing. We see how they start to get to know each other. We see them start to connect on this level. And we know what the basis is. Now, even in these situations, a montage doesn't always work because it's not always necessary. In Arcane, for example, we don't need a montage of Jace and Victor doing Hextech magic science together. We could have had a montage of that, and I don't think it would have been bad, but it wasn't necessary. Montages like that can work sometimes, though. Use them with care, but they can work. But no, what we really don't want is just a montage of the characters walking along the beach and laughing and having dinner and standing on a mountaintop, because those are just really generic and don't actually develop any intimacy between the characters or tell the audience anything about the characters.